It's a measure of how much concern there is in Washington over the security situation in South Sudan. Military sources in the U.S. capital have this week revealed that multiple U.S. military jets were deployed in July on standby over concerns for the safety of Americans living and working there. With more on this developing story is our Washington correspondent Andrea Arenas.
Military sources have just revealed that a fleet of F-16 fighter jets and aerial refueling planes called KC-135s were flown to America's only permanent base in sub-Saharan Africa, Camp Lemonnier, in Djibouti. They were redeployed from bases in the UK as well as in Italy when fighting broke out between rival SPLA factions loyal to President Salva Kiir and the former Vice President Riek Machar, who is now in exile. What's also telling is that those aircraft have remained in Djibouti out of what the U.S. Africa Command calls an abundance of caution in response to the situation in South Sudan. Recently, we received a fuller account from officials about the attack by South Sudan's Presidential Guard, in which they fired a reported 50 to 100 rounds at a convoy of 2 armored sport utility vehicles containing U.S. diplomats, including James Donegan, who is the second highest ranking U.S. official there. A U.S. Marine Rapid Response team was dispatched from the embassy to rescue them. Diplomats now indicate that the Presidential Guard seemed to have thought the convoy was a group of forces loyal to Machar and that it was a mistake. What we previously also know was that during the unfolding of violence in July, President Obama ordered the deployment of 50 additional military personnel to bolster military protection. Andrea Arenas, CCTV, Washington.